everyone, and welcome back to Aurora. We are here with another match. We have Broncos Country Riders versus the, what is it, Mischievous Monokumas, I think?
That's
Something
right.
Monokuma team. But yeah, this should be a pretty good match. Each team does have a ringer. Besides the ringer, Pew Pew Cowboy, aka Cactus, is ringing for HVSec. And on the side of the Monokumas, Bunny is, whatever. Derek is ringing for Monokumas
Miro.
for
Yeah.
Miro, and Scent is ringing for HVSec. That's what it was. Yeah, but interesting coming out. Both teams are opting for the Winston. It seems like. Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah. Yeah, cast.
You are right, Angel. Should be an interesting game since Monokumas went the distance with the Paris paper planes and the Broncos country won 3-0 last week.
Yeah. Rolling out, both teams are going to opt to take this high ground here. I want to see who kind of ups tempo here. On the side of the Broncos country, they kind of need to play really fast, especially with this Reaper comp, and not let anyone get picked out. Both teams are putting resources into their Sojourn player with the Mercy pockets.
Yeah, interesting look from the Monokumas with Typhoon on the tank and Nash on Tracer. Looks like they're doing pretty good right now, so
yeah,
should be able to cap the point with just Booney on there right now.
Yeah, Booney should get staggered out here. We'll have to see if he dies. He actually does go out, so he doesn't get staggered, but they do get a recontest coming in. Playing super aggressive here, Booney is. Just poking, falling real low, but Invictus gets a kill onto Whalefish. Mommy, aka Bunny, reses it in time, but Typhoon falls. Invictus absolutely doing a lot of damage right now on the Sojourn. And they should cap this, which, you know, pretty surprising. Booney ended up stalling the point out long enough, which allowed them to make it back in time.
Yeah, Booney Monkey.
Booney Monkey, so goes here.
People say he's washed, but I don't think he's so. Just doing tank things on.
See, he's now a value pick. Yeah.
Typhoon switches onto the Diva.
Yeah, Nash whiffs Pulse Bomb, but shouldn't matter. They have a lot of space control. Typhoon is falling very low though, and Booney's in the back of the Primal. You can check out his Primal mechanics. Invictus gets a kill into Nash rounds though. Booney should find Typhoon here with the Primal. That's another fight win for the side of the Broncos country. 40-0 right now.
Let's ride!
Let's ride, Broncos country, yeah.
My ultimate is ready.
Yeah, both Sojourns coming out with the ults. Let's see which one can use them better. Aside from that, ults are fairly even with the Monokumas, with both support ults coming up.
Yeah, Nash Rounds does make the swap over the Reaper, opting to play a little more Brawly. Invictus pops the overclock in, finds a pick on the Whalefish, and then is looking to play aggressive off that. He needs support from his team, which he does get. Maybe finds the Reaper here. No, they live. They are down to Whalefish though, so Broncos country does have an advantage. Scent goes in with it. Blossom doesn't find anything. Kill kill from Withering, but he falls to Invictus. Nice shot from him. Actually, the slow field did it. Booney falls to the bomb though. Rez comes through onto Withering. Nash traded out. Rez onto Booney. Playing super Brawly here. Flambeau does have the Valkyrie out. Overclock comes out from Whalefish, so he's going to look to try to carry this fight. Falling very low though, could die. Booney's playing super aggressive on him, but Whalefish does live. And this should be a fight win for the side of the Monokumas, unless if Invictus can make a carry play happen, which he might actually be able to do it. Player's falling very low. Now he'll just have to opt for a reset here. Maybe get staggered out, but good fight win from the side of the Monokumas.
Enemy here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a very scrappy fight, but Nash is going to look for a Blossom early here, most likely. where I'm assuming the side of the Riders will either go for a Nano Monkey or a Nano Sojin in here. We'll have to see which one they opt for. Reaper and Array could die. Oh, a huge blossom from Nash.
Hi, Nash. Okay.
Nash finding two. Actually, yeah, that brings a good point. Good DM came through from Typhoon. They probably actually kill Nash if it wasn't for the DM, so great play from him.
Yeah, ult advantage for the Monokumas. I feel like we should hopefully... Oh, there's the monkey, Nano Monkey.
Doing a lot of damaging right now. He does have the primal, so he should be able to just live here. Invictus pops the overclock, finds a kill on a Nash rounds, finds another kill onto Witherin. Down to this fight, looking for a pick onto Bunny on the Mercy, but Bunny does escape with her life, but probably shouldn't really do much. Yeah, Typhoon just gonna die. Last hope for them, but as a baby diva, you're not really gonna do much. And that is point 1 going in the favor of Broncos country.
Let's ride.
Let's ride, Bronco country. Broncos country, let's meow.
Yeah, interesting comp coming out. Seems like both teams decided to go with that brawl type of comp. I don't know if Witherin is mostly playing the Kiriko this season.
Yeah, I know he likes the Bab and Lucio as well, but
Now that you aren't feeding her scraps all the time.
Yeah, I feel like, or maybe it was last week that a lot of people were playing dive on that map on Oasis, so I don't know if the Monokumas just are not as comfortable on dive, but I feel like they need to do something about the Sly Ana. It's getting a lot of value on that flex support.
yeah, first fight is starting here, just playing around this jump pad. Booney getting forced out early, but Invictus finds a pick onto Whalefish, and Bunny falls as well. And that's a very, very quick fight win for the side of Broncos country. And Sly sleeps Typhoon off the map. Was just resetting anyways, but you know, gets the extra credit style points of it. So, good fight win.
Nash decides to mirror the Pew Pew Cowboy matchup. I'm not sure what they need to do to
Oh, huge anti comes in. It does get Suzu'd. Flambo's falling very low. Could get punished here, but Typhoon just loses mech right away. Booney just stones up the backline while the rest of their team focuses the diva from them. And another huge anti from Sly. He keeps landing anti after anti, just single-handedly. Absolutely demolishing.
Archnet.
Typhoon really gets her mech in, but does fall, and that's just going to signal a reset for the side of the Monokumas.
Typhoon switches to the monkey. I feel like with the comp that the Monokumas are running, Ana might be a better like support. The Nano, kind of Nano Typhoon or Wither or Whalefish.
Oh my god, takes instantly traded out. Booney has to use the primal here, falls very low, but this should get a kill onto Nash here. Nice primal mechanics from Booney. Really great job for him, and if he wants more, he's going after Win. Oh my god, there's no way. Does kill him, but that's insane landing from Whalefish. Invictus does fall to Wither, and Res comes through. They could turn this fight. Typhoon's building close to the primal. Flambo pops the Valk and gets the res off, trades his life for it, but Invictus might fall again. Does get out, but Sly was reloading. Sen has this High Noon, gets a kill onto Whalefish. High Noons are traded. Oh, but Sense is better. Kills him. Typhoon has this primal ready. Booney's falling very low. Typhoon goes in onto Sly. That gets the kill. Kiriko rush pop. And this should be a fight win for the Monokumas, unless if Booney can make a hero play, but yeah, that's a fight win for the Monokumas. Oh, wait, Invictus pops the overclock here. looking to make a hero play. I think this kind of might be a waste though.
Yeah, interesting choice to commit the Sojourn ult. Going into, you know, like a 3 or 3 people versus the entire Monokumas, so still fairly even in the ults, with one support, and then Booney will have his next fight. I think the Monokuma should be able to hold though.
Yeah, Nano onto Booney in here. Should build up the Primal off this. Maybe finds a kill on Nash runs. Does get it. Still has the Primal available. Whalefish does have this overclock. Should be looking to commit it. Bunny pops the Valk in just to sustain her team. Whale finds a kill onto Flambeau. Pops the overclock. Sly falling very low. Should get a kill onto it. Yeah, Sly dies. Trades are coming through. Whalefish finds 3, but is it going to be enough? Booney has Primal. Just Bunny on point. Nash runs back. But it doesn't seem like it'll matter.
Winnable.
Yeah, Typhoon could touch.
He does not have a jump.
Yeah. Whalefish tried to clutch the last fight, getting 3 kills with the overclock, but it was too little too late. Broncos country, let's ride, takes the first map of control. Whalefish getting this play game here, so as you can see, he does have some god tier in him. Actually pounding this.
Oh my.
Yeah. And but yeah, we will head into a map break and bring you guys back at the start of the next map. Welcome back, everyone. We are heading into the second map, which is going to be King's Row. Now, there's a little bit of colluding going on before, not in the fact of, like, you know, anything bad, but both teams did agree to play King's Row for the second map, as well as there's a rumor that they both decided to agree to mirror Ana, so yeah, we do see it coming out. Sly playing Ana as well as GPU Cowboy. This should be a very fun brawl map, because, you know, running Ana Lucia brawl is never boring.
Oh, we're in the thick of it now.
Yeah, I love Ana Rhine, and it's a shame that people don't play it more often. I feel like Ana Bap is really boring. Also, if you play Ana Rhine, you can nano the Rhine, and the Rhine just swings, and it's fun.
Yeah. They kind of kill.
Also, I'm glad. No. Also, I'm glad they picked King's Row because I love King's Row, and seeing these two tanks battle it out.
Yeah, Booney misses the early fire strike, but in the end that doesn't really matter too much. It's kind of all based on this first fight, and you know, potentially which Ana lands a huge nade, or just who rotates their cooldown better. Booney looking to play aggressive, nade blocked by the Bastion. Actually, Flambeau falls. Booney gets antied, and that should just be a fight win for the side of the Monokumas. Yuaka has found a trade. Booney's looking to play aggressive here. Nade comes through onto Nash and Typhoon, but the nade comes in onto Booney and kills him. Bastion falls, and that's the first point cap for the side of the Monokumas. Pew Pew Cowboy, aka Red Cactus, is landing some huge nades. I believe 2 big nades onto Red Cactus, but Victus finds one that shouldn't really matter though.
Nash Browns decides to charge in. Interesting.
Yeah.
Probably to prevent, you know, the Booney last touch.
Yeah.
Can't have a repeat of last match.
Oh yeah, were they C9? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of something else. Anyways, coming into this, they are going to be able to hold this choke. Nash Browns does get anti, but he's looking to push through it. Typhoon is trying to play aggressive. Deflect forced out. Booney's kind of really far behind on the shatter. Nano comes on to Booney. Nash Browns falls very low and they kill him. And this signals the retreat for the side of the Monokumas, but Broncos Country's looking for the staggers, and they should get it. That's a clean teamfight win using just Nano.
Yeah. Good Nano from Sly. You'd love to see, you know, a Nano Rhine. Always very fun to watch.
Early fight coming through. Both Rhines should be getting the shatter, but the side of the Monokumas does have this Nano Blade. Shatter comes through from Nash Browns, doesn't find anything. Nano Blade through though. Invictus pops high noon, doesn't fall. Booney gets a pin too! And Shatter's huge slam from him! Booney single-handedly gets the 5k and carries that fight. Amazing play from Booney. You know, everyone knows he's a very, very good Ryan player, so props to Booney.
Yeah, another fight win where they use one ult.
Oh yeah. They used 2. They used high noon.
They
yeah.
used high noon.
Okay, fight starting. Irakabin has used the Bastion form. Booney gets anti, falling very low. Nano onto Booney, but anti is still on. Looking to play aggressive. Nash pins him, but Invictus finds a kill onto Whalefish. Beat comes in really late from Withering, while 2 are already dead. Pretty much a wasted beat, but Typhoon finds a kill into the backline. Maybe we'll find Sly as well, but no, Invictus does end up killing him. But this does mean your Bastion is staggered out for quite a long time.
Yeah, it seems like the Broncos Country Riders formula is to just pump your resources into Booney and let him do his thing.
Yeah, fight coming through, that's never a bad strategy, especially with Booney as your tank. Coming in, Booney's looking to play aggressive, trying to land a shatter. He's fishing for it, but Nash gets a really good block onto it. Whalefish does fall to Invictus though. Nash does fall as well, and a nade comes in from Sly onto Withering. Typhoon does get a kill in the back line. Maybe he can make something happen here. Finds 2. Has this blade ready, but I don't think he should pull it. Actually, they do have Nano Blade. They're going to probably look for a commit here. Nano potentially, yeah, Broncos Country reads it and they just start running. Just resetting.
Yeah, I want to see the Monokumas try to use all the ults I have. I feel like they can do that. They can win the next battle and cap the point.
Yeah, Booney gets anti, falls very low. Nano B comes out to counter the Nano Blade, but Typhoon doesn't pull the blade, and they use B as well as someone dies.
Big shatter.
But Nash Browns does get traded.
Though.
Oh, Invictus with the high noon kills 1, kills 2. Finds 2 picks. Should get a 4th here, actually, I think that was. Maybe a 5k? I believe that was a 5k from Invictus. Some good aiming coming through. Typhoon opts to not pull the blade because of the beat, which is probably the right play, but he just doesn't live long enough to actually cast the blade.
Yeah, it gives them another chance. Ult advantage for the Monokumas. Should be big enough, or see how the dry blade is. They do decide to play this.
Bastion form has been used. Booney's shield's falling very low, but Invictus flanks the backline, nearly finds the Ana, but could potentially get punished here, which he does. Whalefish finds the Sojourn overclock kill onto Lucio, finds the 2nd pick, And this should just be a fight win for the side of the Monokumas, unless if Booney can make a heroic play, but it doesn't really look like he's able to do so. And Sly will just get staggered out here.
Yeah, only using the Sojourn ult, Typhoon decides to save his blade for the next fight. So good usage of ults for the Monokumas.
Yeah, both these teams are doing a really good job of preserving their ult economies. They're, you know, mostly winning their fights using only one ult, which is, you know, kind of a goal a lot of the time. Just win a fight with 1 or 2 ults. Anti-nade from Sly comes in and Booney lands a huge shatter. Nash does get the counter pin and Booney falls very low. Could get punished, but Invictus pops the high knee just to zone for space. And it looks like they're resetting, but Typhoon is in the back line. Anti-naded. And Invictus does get the stagger kill onto him. That's just a reset for the side of the Monokumas. Typhoon does have Nano Blade online. Probably gonna look for it at the start of this fight. Flambo's still 20% to the beat. Anti-nade comes onto Booney and Bastion form already forced. But they're just trying to stall time to try to get Flambe with his speed before this Nano Blade comes through, but Typhoon dashes a high ground. Nano Blade comes out, doesn't get nanoed.
Dry Blade.
Might get punished here. Invictus gets a kill. They slide nanos Booney in, and that's a team fight win. I think that was a kind of a misplay on the side of the Monokumas not committing the Nano Blade. They tried to dry blade it, but maybe they thought that Flambo would have the ult ready, but he did not have it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if it's a case of the ringer coming in, or if there was just some miscommunication. But yeah, now that Alan has speed.
Oh, huge slam! Oh, big sleep comes in from Sly. Booney building towards the shatter. Uakabin does fall. Booney pins Nash, doesn't drop him off the map, and Nash will kill him, and that's a team fight win for the side of the Monokumas. Off the back of Nash from Shatter, you know, one of the lower SR tank players in the league, but obviously proving that he deserves to, you know, get playtime on this role. Captain of the Monokumas, a great play from him.
Yeah, I miss Nash tank.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
No. Oh. No.
Wait, what? What's going on?
What the? Overclock from Whalefish. Finds one, Invictus trades it out. Nashron falls off the map too. Both tanks have fallen off the map. The Monokumas should be able to clutch this though. Sly can't get touched, and that's interesting fight. I believe Booney fell off the map, and then maybe Nash felt bad that Booney messed up the pin, so Nash went and jumped off too. Not sure, but both tanks end up falling off the map, so.
Yeah, I thought it would be a good trade with Booney, you know, accidentally, in quotes, falling off, and that he still wasn't able to get back in time and touch, though.
Yeah.
Just high ground is too strong. Yeah,
Whalefish just free shooting with the overclock from high ground. Means Invictus can't really contest him in any kind of valid way. And then Withering just gets a boop onto Sly and prevents the touch from coming through at all. So we're gonna see. I'm assuming they're just gonna keep the same comps, which, you know, why wouldn't you? It's very fun comps coming through. Pew Pew Cowboy hasn't selected hero. Hopefully it doesn't opt to change because I want to keep seeing this Ana duel. But yeah, 6 on the Ana. This should
interesting choice for Invictus to go Cass. I think he said the other day that he's been playing a lot of Cass, but also I guess no Mercy Pocket, so opting to go for the Cass instead of the Ashe.
Yeah. Cass also, in his most recent buff, has actually become a pretty strong DPS. That range extension actually is pretty good, especially on a map like this. Ashe is still really good on like Watchpoint, Dorado, those kind of maps, but Cass is probably a little bit better here unless we get the Mercy Pocket. But coming in this fight, Slowherb already used on the side of Whalefish. Akban uses the Bastion form, and Sly gets an anti on the Nash, but a huge anti comes out from Pew Pew Cowboy. Doesn't find anything with it. Invictus finds 2 though. That should signal a reset for the side of the Monokumas unless if Typhoon can make a hero play on the flank here, but Sly antis him. Typhoon uses deflect, and a little duel's coming through. Typhoon trades out for Invictus, but you know, that trade significantly benefits the side of the Riders.
Kato fight. Also, Rachel says hi.
Hi, Rachel.
And I'm kind of eating, so I may not
Okay, no worries. I can
be talking
mostly.
too much.
Yeah, that trade definitely benefits the side of Broncos country. They get a much closer spawn there. Typhoon should make it back by the time this fight starts. But this means that the Broncos country can get this choke for free, which is a very difficult choke. Sly getting really close to this nano. Rocketman falls very low. Typhoon nearly gets punished, but Sly does have this nano. Probably gonna nano Booney in here and just have him play super aggressive. Booney taking space. Rocketman trades for Whalefish, 1 for 1. Anti comes out onto the side of Typhoon. Falls very low, but the sleep dart comes through and Booney lands a shatter, and that's a team fight win as long as someone doesn't make a hero play. Withern falls, and it's just Typhoon and PP Cowboy alive. Typhoon finds 1 on point, but it shouldn't matter. Yeah. Signals a reset for the side of Monokumas. They're kind of hunting down Typhoon here. I don't think they should be able to find him, but Sly crucially was able to save the nano boost though. We'll have it for the start of this next fight. Maybe looking for a nano High Noon or a nano Ryan. Either or I think is good. But the side of the Monokumas does have this nano blade charged up, which you know should be a team fight win, except for this Flambeau does have beat, so as long as Flambeau times beat well. Ajax comes through.
Oh
yeah.
no!
Oh.
Alan!
Yeah. And they do use the nano. Yeah, it's a very bad team fight for the side of Broncos country. They use nano, they use beat, they use High Noon, and kind of
everyone press Q.
Yeah, all of it just gets countered by Typhoon's nano blade. He gets the dash slash combo just to insta kill Flambeau.
Sad Bronco noises.
Crying Bronco. And the side of the Monokumas do have ult still coming into this fight. Whalefish has his overclock charged up and is set up on the high ground in good positioning. Wakaben has used the Bastion form. Well, to see what they look to do. Yeah. Booney does have the Shatter online. Looking to play aggressive. Nash, we'll see if he's tracked this ult. Booney's definitely fishing for it. Nash falling very low.
Or EMP on Nash.
Yeah, that insta kills Nash. Whalefish pops the overclock, looking to make a carry play. Come through, finds 2.
No ball.
Finds 3.
Wow,
comes through.
Whalefish!
Oh my goodness.
Big beat
And that's
from
a
Withering
5K.
as well.
Yeah, the Withering beat actually saves Whalefish. Whalefish probably would have died there and they could have lost that fight, but you know, the combo with the overclock plus beat just allows Whalefish to have infinite health and to carry that fight. The nice thing is the Broncos country still has the Shatter online, although this means that Nash should be able to build this Shatter up so they'll have mirrored. Whalefish on the high ground, on the flank. Sleep comes out onto Booney. Could get pinned here. Nash is just kind of zoning out his backline. Whalefish finds a kill onto the Bastion though. Booney's fishing for Shatter and Nash blocks it. And has Shatter online. Falling very low though. Nano boost onto Nash, and that's another fight win for the side of the Monokumas.
Yeah, interesting choice to Nano though. I feel like they might have been able to save it next fight. But maybe it was just to assert that dominance on the Rhine.
Yeah, I think it was mostly Nash runs did fall very low, so maybe they wanted to just, you know, nano boost to save them. As well as I know the scores are messed up, I have to edit Hive it set up to fix it, but it should get fixed after this map, or between maps. But side of Broncos country is opting to flank around here. Typhoon has Blade, Invictus has High Noon, as well as that Nano. Blade comes through from Typhoon.
Big anti.
Invictus does trade it, but it shouldn't matter here. Mooney falls very low and does die. That's a quick fight win for the side of the Monokumas. Anti-nade came through from Wreck Cactus, as well as Typhoon popping the blade secures him that team fight win.
Yeah, they do have an ult advantage though for last fight. I feel like they really need to do something about this, you know, Wellfish high ground situation. He's just getting free shots off on country riders.
Yeah, Whalefish is set up there. Almost has the overclock as well, which, you know, we saw what he can do with these overclocks. Absolutely insane game around them. Typhoon does fall from the flat magnetic grenade from Invictus. And they do have to take the high ground. Whalefish has popped the overclock in here. Looking to play aggressive, but Invictus finds him with the flash nade. Booney is absolutely dominating Nash in the corner, just swinging over and over on him, but Nash does have the shatter. He could look to make a hero play here. We'll see if he opts to do it. Shatter coming through. Booney blocks it though. Sleep onto him. Booney lands a huge shatter onto the backline, and Invictus's high noon will clear that fight, and that's another fight win from Broncos country. Capping second, maybe not as clean as some of their other fights have been in general, but they end up doing it. Next fight, both teams do have the beat, as well as the side of the Monokumas do have nano. Let's see whether they look to invest it early or use it defensively. Typhoon does get nanoed in. Often not nano the Ryan, but it should pay off. They find 2 picks, and that's a team fight win. And on top of that, they charge up a lot of blade charge. So Typhoon will have this blade ready for the next fight. Maybe can just, you know, pop the dry blade and force out Flamba's beat, rather than, you know, opting to try to get a bunch of kills with it. Rocketman does have this Bastion ult coming through. Uses turret form. Most likely is going to set up with this Bastion ult coming in here. Bastion ult comes through. Blade comes out from Typhoon. He finds 2 with 1 slash dash. Rocketman doesn't get the beat either. Beat comes through from Wither and just to secure it. Should get tempo, and they only have 10 seconds left. I don't think they're going to be able to touch.
I don't think so. Yeah, that was a little bit late. Lucio ult from Flambeau there,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure if that would have helped. The Monokumas did have a lot of ults.
Yeah, it was going to be a really, really hard fight for the side of Broncos. Obviously, you want that beat to land a little earlier because maybe you have a chance of turning it, but it was going to be a hard fight. We get to see Booney's kind of swag out here. Pins to a huge shot at it. Can go shaky, a little bit of 3-beard aim right there. We love 3-beard, but yeah, the score is now 1-1, and we'll catch you guys back at the next X-Score map. Welcome back, everyone, and we are here with the third map coming through. They have opted to go with Route 66, so you know, kind of more of a divey map compared to Brawl. Brawl kind of only really works on the third point. You can kind of get away with it on first, but second definitely favors the dive kind of comps, fast-paced comps. So yeah, it looks like the side of Broncos country is going with the Winston.
Yay, we get to see the cowgirl this map.
Oh yeah.
Just electing to play the Ashe on defense.
This part of the country is so
Sly
beautiful.
making the switch to Kiri.
Reminds me of road
Interesting.
trips when I was a kid.
Yeah, kinda
Since he's been playing Ana past couple maps.
Yeah, maybe just looking for a little more self-peel. He could be expecting the side of the Monokumas to play dive, or he might just be afraid of Typhoon and the Genji because Kiriko's kind of better against Genji compared to Ana. But we'll have to see what it goes here because Nash is on the Sigma, so they're looking to play Pokey, so Typhoon doesn't really have a lot of follow-up. So he kind of just has to contest. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Invictus. That was
Also,
really, really
big Ashe dynamite thing to start off.
Yeah, already 25% to ult. Leading the lobby, you know, in ult charge by like 10% minimum. So, you know, could build up to this bot very quickly. Nash already uses his shield, falling pretty low. Invictus is known as, you know, the Ashe God. And when he has this Mercy pocket, he's absolutely deadly on it. Booney falls very low, but kind of gets forced back a little bit. But, you know, this is going to be kind of just like, you know, a slow fight. Both teams looking for picks. Typhoon is looking to contest the high ground here. Booney falls very low. Could die here. Does fall. Percent falling very low. Nearly dies to Typhoon, but Typhoon does get forced out. Whalefish does kill Invictus though on the Ashe. Plays super aggressive and does get the kill.
Yeah, Alan was kind of caught off in a weird position, leaving Invictus. I don't know if he was trying to go for the res or whatever, but yeah, I think they should. Oh, they're gonna decide to contest.
Yeah, Booney gets the contest in here, falling very low right away. Could just get punished instantly, and they get punished, and that's a stagger that's gonna come through onto the side of the Broncos country. A little bit of synergy that we saw from first map is kind of disappearing. Flambo nearly blocks Typhoon, but Peel comes through in time.
Yeah, Monokumas coming up with Nano Blade. Like they're probably gonna use it fairly early in the fight. Try to get more cart progress with it.
Yeah, they don't really have a counter ult on the side of Broncos country, like, you know, direct counter ult to stop the blade, but Whalefish just finds a kill on the Sly. You might not even have to use it. Actually, trades do come through, and res comes through. Nano Blade comes through, res comes through from both sides. Typhoon finds one, is looking for the second, finds two. Can he get any more? It's on the Kiriko, and yes, that's the team fight win for the side of Monokumas using just that Nano Blade, which is, you know, the combo you want to win that fight with.
My ultimate's almost ready.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Broncos country riders need to do. Oh wow, Booney just getting rolled.
Yeah, it seems like the side of the Monokumas is just looking to punish Booney. Like, you know, just put a bunch of damage into him and look to have him insta-die. And if Sly isn't giving him enough resources, it might just happen over and over again. Booney swaps onto the Reinhardt, a little bit more survivable and good on this Brawly style point, especially against the Sigma. But his shield is falling low. Kind of getting forced out, and Sly gets killed by a Whalefish. Dynamite comes through, but Typhoon finds a kill onto Centurion. Victus is still on the high ground, just pumping in damage, finds a kill. So they can reclaim a little bit of space here. Headshot onto the Witherin, falls very low, but isn't able to find that second shot to secure the kill. Nash is getting a lot of cart progress, and you still have 4.5 minutes left in the time bank.
Yeah. Monokumas just need one clean fight, so they'll probably elect. Oh.
Flux comes through.
Decide to go in right now.
Yeah. Kiriko comes through here. Boomy just swinging with it. Overclock pop by Whalefish on this high ground. You know how deadly you can be like this. Bob comes through from Invictus to the stall point. Lands a shot on the Centurion, doesn't kill him though, and Typhoon gets killed by the Bob. Nice Bob placement from Invictus, just stalls Katt and allows the entire team just to, you know, LOS Whalefish's overclock and just live through it.
Yeah, interesting choice for them to commit ults early. I figured since it's, you know, last fight that they would want to, you know, try to get more ults. Yeah, Booney's doing much better on this after making the switch to Ryan, which is always good to see.
Yeah, a little bit better on this point, a little more survivable, you know, just with that self-heal. Ops take this high ground. Centurion does have this visor, pops it, forces Rock comes from Nash, just guns him out with it. Doesn't seem like he's gonna get very much value off this, but has bought a little time. But Typhoon does have this Nano Blade. Nano comes through, Blade popped. That's one kill. Messes up. Sly does get out. So only finds 2 kills, but that might just be enough unless if Booney can land a huge shatter in here. Centurion does fall and Booney gets rocked and they can't touch. That's a 2-minute 44-second time being from the side of the Monokumas. Absolutely rolling through this map.
Yeah, very dominant performance on attack for the Monokumas. Not sure what the country riders could have done. Like you were saying, Booney was just getting destroyed on first and second point. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. I mean, they just had so much time going into last point that makes it hard to hold, especially when you have a, you know, a win con like Nanoblade. And the side of Bronco Country doesn't really have any way to counter it at all. You know, they have like Valk, which doesn't really counter it. Kiriko can TP away, but they don't have something like, you know, Beat, Transcendence, even Rally at some points in order to like directly counter it. So it's kind of really hard for them when, you know, Monokumas just need to win that one fight.
Yeah. We do get to see the Centurion Farah though. You know, known in the league as a Farah specialist.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Booney switches to Diva.
Yeah, Sun going with the Pharah is kind of interesting because Whalefish has been getting a lot of value on the Sojourn. Although, Sojourn can only really contest the Pharah with her railgun shots, because her primary fires aren't hit scan. So this, you know, might force Whalefish to actually have to make a swap, but we know his comfort is definitely on this, you know, Sojourn, and as well as a Hanzo here, both of which aren't the greatest in 2 Pharmacy. As well as Typhoon, more of a Genji player. Can play the Forest, and maybe we see a Pharmacy near. That could be really fun.
Big anti.
Yeah, Sly lands a huge anti. Nearly actually secured a few kills there, but Centurion finding very low. That railgun shot from Whalefish finding the body of him. Booney's just causing so much havoc on this high ground, just playing super aggressive, but Typhoon finds Invictus, marking him on the flank and getting that kill. Kind of just a lot of poke coming through. Rez comes out from Flambeau. Booney's still, you know, alive and well, controlling space. They're just slowly getting hurt targets here. Monokumas lose Bunny. They kind of need to get something done here. They're just slowly poking, but against a Pharmacy, you kind of need to end the fight pretty fast because eventually she's going to get value.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see a switch from Typhoon to help with this fire after the Nano Blade. I feel like the country riders are kind of just pushing in, and there's not much they can do against the fire.
Yeah, Nash does swap over this D-Bug. Gives him a little bit of a ability to actually mitigate, you know, Centurion's damage, fly after him, but Sun just gets a pick onto Whalefish. Bunny's not able to res that either, so that's going to be another stagger coming through. Typhoon does have this Nano Blade at the ready. Could potentially Nano Blade the Pharah out of the sky and just single-handedly win the fight like that. Centurion finds another though on them. Nano Blade's not even an option anymore. Centurion's absolutely going insane on the Pharah right now. you know, as we know he can. Timing out from Invictus just to control some space, but Nano Blade comes out. Nano onto Invictus, doesn't find anything though. Flambo falls.
Oh my.
This fight's not really over yet though. Typhoon could fall here, and Centurion's still wreaking havoc on the Pharah. We need to zone out card, and we got kind of like a stall fight going on here. Both teams are just gonna get a slight regroup going, and then an engage should happen here from one of the sides. Whalefish does have this overclock ready. He's set up on the high ground. Bomb comes through. He actually controls a lot of space. Forces Whalefish off the high ground. That bomb actually got quite a bit of value. And Typhoon gets antied. Very long drawn out fight coming in here. Victus gets the kill onto Natural Mech, and then Barrage instantly comes through.
Barrage.
Great recognition from Centurion. As soon as they lose that Diva Mech, you know, they can't really do anything to stop him. Centurion definitely making moves right now.
Yeah. Still no switches. I wonder if Cent's gonna continue with the Pharah.
He might eventually have to swap on this point because this one's very, very difficult. Yeah, he does offer swap. You kind of just have to at this point, but you know, he's done his job. They have a 4.5 minute time bank going into a third point, set up to win this map, or you know, potentially get a equal or greater time bank.
Yeah. Interesting choice with the Junkrat. I don't think I've ever really seen Cent play Junkrat. Yeah, no, Junkrat's very good.
From Nash finds one on the slide.
Hi, Sly.
Nash hasn't remeked yet. Heinen comes through, gets Whalefish pretty low, but he does get healed up. Overclock comes in from Whalefish, finds one. Potentially looking for the second, finds two, finds three almost, but Nash steals it. There you go, there's third. Rez came through onto Sly, so it might just result in him getting staggered, so another good overclock from Whalefish, absolutely deadly with it.
Just what I was looking for.
Excited about it, Kudos. You have Nano Blade online, so this should, you know, just be a team fight win from them. We know Typhoon's pretty good with the blades. Nano comes through, blade pop, finds one, finds two, and three. That's just a reset. Once again, Nano Blade's a pretty good ult combo, if you could guess. And Booney could even get staggered pretty hard here. He will get out in time, so good job from him just knowing that he needs to escape.
Yeah. Whenever I see a Genji in my games, I always play Zen and just try to deny Blade.
Yeah.
Even if I don't win the match, I consider a win, because Genji players are just, you know, with someone like Typhoon playing Genji.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry to cut you off there, but I'm not sure what happened there. Sen just kind of walked around and killed people on the Junkrat, so instantly getting value, and has this tire already. Could find some kills just instantly in here. Finds a kill onto the Ana. Invictus finds one. Typhoon does get a trade here, but it doesn't matter. Mommy gets the res onto Whalefish. But Whalefish is going to need to make some insane plays, but Invictus is just clicking people. And that's a time bank that's, you know, it's not the time bank of the Monokumas. Monokumas had an extra minute, but a minute 48 cap on this map is insanely good. So, definitely competitive map.
Yeah, good final push from the country riders. We'll see how they do holding on defense right now. I think if they,
I believe they're attacking the side of the Broncos country. Yeah, they have a smaller time bank.
They are. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see how far they go and what they do on defense, but I'm expecting that Booney will stay on the Diva for both attack and defense.
Yeah, Whalefish is, you know, recognizing Centurion as a threat, making the swap over to Cassie now. one of the heroes that we definitely know he can play. He's a very good aimer, very, you know, high ranked in Valorant, so he can play it, but, you know, not one of his, you know, signature heroes, so we'll have to see if he gets, you know, same level of value that Invictus gets. Yo Spec, check this shiz out.
Stay sharp. It's harder to keep you alive when you're distracted.
Whoa.
Huh?
I don't get it, but okay. Sen is opting for this fair. Got so much value last time. Why wouldn't you lock it again? Even if they're on the capacity, you know, you're still looking to play through it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good switch from the Monokumas and Whalefish to counter the Pharah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Whalefish almost gets killed by Centurion, but with the new cast buffs, has a lot of range poke here, but Sen gets a good boop off of high ground. This is going to cause Whalefish to have to make a rotation, which does allow them to get extra cart progress and space. Booney falls a little low, but will get healed up by Sly. And yeah, this is kind of just like a poke fight coming through, looking for someone to get a pick in here. But Typhoon could get isolated, does dash out in time, but at this rate, this might end up being last fight by the time this fight gets decided. Invictus gets a kill onto Typhoon. Needs to survive, is at 40 HP, gets healed up in time though. Looking to take some space off this Whalefish, falling very low. Invictus just landing headshots after headshot. Centurion looking to play aggressive. Kill comes in onto Whalefish. Withering falling low, Bunny falling low. They could get staggered out here. Oh, but Typhoon deflects the rocket into Centurion. Finds the second kill. Bunny pops the bow.
Winnable.
Yeah, good plays coming through. Typhoon Invictus pops the High Noon right away. Gets a kill onto Nashbrown's mech. Nano Blade comes out here. Well, Nano onto the Genji. Blade hasn't been popped. Might not even need it. And now you're going to have this to, you know, try to blade the Pharaoh, I'm assuming. But this should be a hold coming in from the side of the Monokumas, unless if this bomb somehow finds 3, but doesn't look like it should. Whalefish gets a kill with the magnetic grenade. Typhoon's not even actually needing to use the blade, you know, just a little victory dance coming out at this end, I'm assuming. Yep, there we go. But yeah, great play. Whalefish on the Cassidy might not be like directly killing Centurion, but it's definitely like keeping him in check. You can't go nearly as aggressive when he's on it.
Yeah, good contest from the Monokumas. No, I'm not sure if Sen may have pushed too far.
Yeah, got a little greedy for that kill and ended up getting punished, but it's a good push though. Can definitely still win off of it. It does mean that you only really have one fight, maybe 2 if you decide to hold close, but and it looks like they're going to be doing that. Opting to play, try to knock off maybe a minute or 2 at the spawn, and then get a last second contest coming through. So I like this play.
I like this play too. Also, we get to see more, you know, Booney Ryan.
Yeah, we love Booney Ryan. So attractive.
Looks like a 30% chance of precipitation.
Look at them, so cute.
Look at, they got a conga line.
Modern
Setting up on this train car, you know, the classic spawn hold strategy. Just gonna look to knock off as much time. You're not really expecting to hold them here. You're just gonna try to knock off as much time as physically possible. Whalefish does slow orb and scouts this out. They know it's happening, so good recognition. Typhoon building up 25% off the dash. Does fall though. Victus gets a kill. Booney playing really aggressive. Does fall asleep though. You know, taking a little nap on the job. You know, just so powerful that he needs a little bit of rest time. Nash is kind of just walking with the cart though. With the amount of progress that they got, it's going to be pretty hard for the side of the Broncos country to keep holding the spawn door, because Typhoon or someone can just force point and kind of ruin the Broncos country hold. Invictus realizes this and starts pushing back. Yep, he calls for the entire team to come back. Good recognition from them. Sly falling very low, but Typhoon dies. Trying to play a little too aggressive. Rez comes through. Nashbrown's has made the swap over onto the Risa. Just looking to bully Booney in here. Sly does have this window charged up. Sleep misses from the side of Withering. Invictus finds a kill on the Nash Browns. Typhoon getting Booney very low. Will he be able to get the kill? It doesn't seem like it. And Invictus is getting another kill. Going absolutely insane on this Cassidy so far. Getting so many kills. Jamie's asking the score. It's clearly at the top of the screen, 1-1, but, you know, happens. Coming in here, Whalefish does have this overclock, as well as they're close to this Nanoblade.
So many Qs coming up.
It's going to be a fight where they kind of both just throw in ults and see who wins.
Yeah.
Blizzard comes through from Centurion.
Big wall, big throne.
That does get a kill onto Nash Browns, but Whalefish is on this high ground. Gets a kill onto Scent. Valve comes through. Could get a res off of this. Blade comes through from Typhoon. Zoned out by Invictus' ult, and B comes through, looking to play potentially aggressive in here. Sly still has this Nano, or this window ready, but Nano overclock as well as Result coming through. Nano onto Typhoon, falling very low. They get a kill on the Flambeau, and this is last fight for either team. Coming in here, and Whalefish gets the kills. So much value coming through this Sojourn player. Free firing
Oh my
from
god, Booney!
Oh, Booney's falling very low. Whalefish gets another kill in here. And that should be the point for the side of the Monokumas. Maybe Flambeau can get a touch in here, but shouldn't really be able to stall for that long as the side of the Monokumas have good target fire, which they do get on. Booney's the next touch. Coming through, just looking for a stall while someone tries to make a pop-off play. But Typhoon gets a kill onto Invictus. That's kind of the player you're looking to pop off. I think it might be too little too late for the side of the Broncos country. Centurion, last second stall. But it should just all be in vain. And that's another map win for the side of the Monokumas. Up 2-1 in this series. A really close map coming through, you know, it could have gone either way. If Whalefish, you know, just didn't swag out on this Sojourn, getting so much value on this high ground. Could have changed the fight entirely. But coming to this, we will be going into a map 4, so we will catch you guys after the map break. Welcome back everyone to map 4 of Broncos Country Rider versus the Mischievous Monokumas. Coming into this map, we are on Esperanza, the push map that Broncos Country has decided on. I'm kind of interested to see what teams kind of play here. I know Ball's pretty prominent here right now, as well as well, yeah, Ball's like really prominent here right now, so we'll have to see it. Neither of these teams have really shown a Ball, so I doubt we see it, but it could happen.
Ready for battle.
Oh.
A little bit of Centurion Farah potentially coming out again. This map isn't necessarily known for being super good for Farah. Yeah, opting for the Cassidy, realizing that it'd probably be very difficult to get value here.
3, 2, 1.
Got a little bit of Sojourn Mirror coming in. Invictus maybe realizing that Sojourn is a still pretty strong hero, especially with the ultimate. Cassidy might be a little bit better in like early fights, but if that Sojourn gets set up on high ground, she can get so much done.
Can just see some Zen action. I feel like this is the first time Zen has been played. I don't know if people really played Zen last week, but
there might have been some on like Havana, I think, because there was some Havana played. I think Zen was played there, although I'm not 100% sure. Just a little bit of poke coming through here. Typhoon's trying to find some value on the Genji. Deflect force early, as well as Suzu, but Invictus gets a kill onto Typhoon. Slide Ball's very low, but does not get punished. Booney does lose the mech though. Could potentially get punished through here, but almost has it and does get it back. And Senate in the meantime has found a pick onto Witherin. Two-player advantage coming through, and Invictus finds Whalefish, and that should be a fight when from the side of Broncos Country.
that's right!
That's right! Interesting play coming in from Typhoon. It seems like he's trying to maybe carry a little bit too hard for his team's comp. He's playing hyper aggressive on the Genji. And actually, Nashround swaps to the Zarya, which counters the Diva. As well as you can give your Genji bubbles to allow him to play that hyper aggressive style. So I really like this swap.
Yeah, me too. I don't know how you're supposed to play Genji, but I do agree that he has been playing very aggressive tonight.
Kiriko Rush comes through as well as Overclock. Invictus looking for a couple kills coming through here. Might find one, but it seems like they are going to kite it. Yeah, they do end up kiting it, so uses 2 ults for 1 death, but this should allow them. Yeah, they do get the checkpoint, so they get their close advantage. And Sen hitting a little bit of an emote, maybe a little BM coming from him. That's why he never gets a PMA Peter award from moves like that. Nano comes in onto Typhoon. Almost has the blade ready. He doesn't have it yet though. 4% too, and he doesn't get the Nano blade off. Nano should expire, but Booney does fall in the meantime. They should just be able to lock. Nash is high charge. And that'll signal a reset unless the Invictus makes something happen here. But should be too little too late. Fly looking for some picks, but just falls. And that's a fight when using no ultimates, or sorry, just Nano boost there, so good fight from them.
Yeah, I think the riders needed to reset earlier. Now, well, ults are pretty even. But Nash is coming up on grab, so we might see a grab blade combo.
Yeah, Blade comes through actually taking initiative with it. Suzy comes through. Centurion does not get the stick onto him and does fall, but Whalefish gets killed by Invictus. Good play coming through here. Flambo does have his Valk ready. Could look to pop it for a little bit of tempo. That's what I'd like to see, and he does it. Bomb committed in. Didn't find anyone really, but both kind of just being thrown into this fight. Centurion's nearly back in time, but Nashbones does have this grab built up. Looks for a grab, finds Sly. Actually opts to potentially save the grab. Rez comes through with her and uses Zen ult. grab comes through onto Invictus, kind of a solo grab. Withering going really aggressive into the grab, absolutely swagging out on the Zenyatta, you know. A hero that we haven't seen much in the league, but definitely has a place, is a very powerful hero right now.
Yeah, good use of ults from the Monokumas. Big grab.
Yeah. It was a really good grab because it isolated Invictus so well. You know, that one grab, because, you know, a solo grab is sometimes all you need to win a fight when he eventually like falls into the grab, but it was definitely a solo grab onto Invictus just to confirm that kill. Invictus does have this overclock available for this fight. Deflect force that early, and Kiriko Rush comes through from Sly. Opting to play aggressive, Nano Boost comes out onto Typhoon. Doesn't find anything. That might have been kind of a wasted ultimate. Typhoon didn't even build up much charge off of it. Will actually kill Invictus. It shouldn't matter at all. Yeah, Res comes through. Booney finds the stagger kill onto GPU Cowboy. And Typhoon gets staggered as well. Booney just cleaving through people. That's a pretty free team fight win using only Kiriko Rush and High Noon. Typhoon does have another blade charged up, as well as Whalefish has this overclock, which he's been absolutely dominant with it. We'll have to see which Sojourn gets more overclock value. Typhoon pops the blade and onto the Mercy, finds one. Gonna have to try to live here, and will live. Victus doesn't find anything with the overclock. Booney gets killed. That's another team fight win using just one ultimate. Coming into this fight, Booney will have the primal, but no one else really has any ultimates. Sly might build one up like mid-fight, Flambo might build it limited fight, but Whalefish and Nash are the two big ults coming up on the side of the Monokumas, and they should have them to start the fight. Booney's gonna have to get a lot of value on this ultimate. Already falling low, maybe gets punished here, will get healed up. Didn't get forced to use the primal. Should have been absolutely devastating. Falls very low again. Nearly gets punished. Natron sending the bomb. Doesn't find anything with it, but Invictus is getting pressured out by Typhoon. Slide keeps him alive there. Overclock, Kiriko Rush, Mercy ult, and Primal Pop, but this isn't that bad for the side of the Monokumas. Broncos Country uses 3 ults, only finds 1 kill with it. They probably do end up winning this fight. Typhoon falling very low. Booney just absolutely cleaving this backline. Finding so much value. And Ana's kind of stuck in this corner here. They win that fight, although it was very expensive for them.
Yeah, I think we're kind of in that stage where we're gonna start seeing, you know, the bot moving back and forth without much progress, just given each team's ults right now. Because you know, Monokuma should be able to win the next fight, push the bot back. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, Typhoon is on this flank, but Booney's looking to mark him. Forces dash early, falls very low. Might get punished. It does look like he does live. Nano Boost is ready. Whalefish gets a kill on Invictus, and gets Typhoon gets a kill onto Flambo using no ultimates. This is a very bad fight for the side of Broncos Country. Monokumas had to use 0 ults to commit to win this, and they have all their ults coming into this next fight, including Nanoblade.
Yeah, I'm ready for the Q Fest.
Yeah. Obviously, on the side of Monokumas, you want to win this with just Nanoblades. You can use the next ult rotation to stagger the next fight out. But we'll have to see if the Broncos Country can make some kind of like miracle play happen here. Booney gets antied, falling very low. Kiriko Rush comes out from the side of Withering. Sen pops the High Noon and just kills Typhoon. Typhoon not clicking Q in time. Booney does get traded out. They still do have this Kiriko ult up. Bomb comes in from Nash Browns. Doesn't really find anything. High Noon, or Overclock coming in from Invictus. Doing a lot of damage, but so far not finding any picks. Nash Brown's doing a good job marking him. Withering falling very low. Whalefish slides in with overclock. Gets one, but gets traded out. Typhoon almost back with this blade. But kills have come through. That was kind of a misplay from Typhoon.
Yeah, that early pick. Otherwise could have, nano bladed and, Oh wow, another pick.
Yeah. They're going to have to use the Nano Blade here to win this fight, and then they'll have no ults, and they'll probably have to win one, maybe two more fights. So this Broncos country's in a really good spot here. They could almost just take this fight, let the Nano Blade win this fight, and then commit their ults to the next fight in. Nano Blade comes through here, finds one, finds one, but that's a fight win. But coming into this, Broncos country used no ultimates. They have Kirikul, Mercy ult, and Primal.
3 ults versus 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 2 picks by Scent from the high noon, and then Victus hut shot really, both on Typhoon really hurt the Monokumas.
Yeah. Coming in here, we gotta look for them to use this Kiriko rush early and not give this advantage. If they give a point advantage, they'll need to win another full fight. But it should be extremely difficult for the 7 Monokumas. Kiriko rush comes through. Booney falls very low though. He needs to use Primal. Is Primal in the backline? Nashbrown's falling very low. Flambo needs to pop this Valk. Valk comes through. Just getting this big, large quantity of healing coming through. Booney falling low. Nashbrown does get punished though. High noon from Centurion. Finds one. Whalefish dies. And this should be it. Just a little bit of stagger coming out on the point, and the Broncos country, let's ride, takes the map. And we are going to a map 5.
Let's go.
Yeah, Monokumas, this is their second map 5 series, They're used to the pressure. They won their last map 5 series. Hopefully the side of Broncos country won't make the mistake of taking Typhoon to Lijiang, but I don't see any way that they do that. Missed kills from Invictus. But we will be back when we go into the next map. Welcome back, everyone. We are into map 5, and we are going to be on Legionary Tower. I did misspoke, and the Monokumas actually do get to choose the map, so of course they're going to go Legion, you know, Typhoon's favorite map in the game. We're gonna have to see how this works. I'm assuming we could even potentially see a Faramir coming in here. The Ascent is opting for the Katt for the Soldier. A little bit of double hit scan Diva. Maybe not trusting his Ferret in the Faramir, although I think he could make it work. But it should be pretty difficult for Typhoon to get value, but he is such a good Ferret player.
That is true. I remember last season on one of the push maps, he just kind of came out of nowhere and killed my entire team.
Yeah, that's a Typhoon moment. Sent TV's about and swapped for the Soldier. Typhoon obviously is on this Ferret, looking to get some value in here. It's going to be kind of up to Booney, Invictus, and Centurion to mark him. Although they are going to be putting a lot of resources into this Pharah, which, you know, if you put too many resources into the Pharah, the rest of your team could get punished. Booney gets a kill onto Withering though, and Invictus clicks Typhoon out of the sky. Looking to play aggressive, instantly shuts down that Pharah, and, you know, maybe you're relying too much on this Pharah against a hit scan player like Invictus, and yeah, you've already swapped off onto the Genji, you know. So, kind of negating the value of your map pick. Instantly, and Whalefish gets double clicked by Invictus. And Shane's shots coming through here. Absolutely insane on the hit scan. Yeah, we know this to be true, and he's only gotten better this season. I think he's kind of at his peak right now, so. Coming in here, Typhoon's looking for a kill onto Invictus, but Invictus already has his Deadeye built up. Could pop it early, you know, maybe when Typhoon engages, they could maybe not expect it at this point, because this is a very, very fast build. Typhoon does get punished here by the Magnetic Grenade, and Sun gets kill into Whalefish. So far they're rolling it. Nade comes through from Wither and onto Invictus, but that should be the fight.
Yeah, interesting to see Nash go Sigma. I thought him playing Zarya last map with Typhoon was a good combo, and kind of, you know, like you said, plays to Typhoon's aggressive Genji.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of like confidence coming in. Nash is pretty good at the Sigma, so his personal preference coming in there. Sly falls very low, but does get the Kiriko rush off. Typhoon gets killed into Centurion, and Booney gets rocked, falling very low. Could get punished here. Maybe lose them back. Looks like he could live. Typhoon falls very low. They do have Nano Blade charged up. Bomb comes in from Booney, looking to find some value with it. Doesn't find anything. Flex comes in from the Sigma. Invictus gets the kill onto. Oh, with a huge Flex. Comes through here. Centurion trades it 2 for 2 right now. Either team could technically win this fight still. Centurion is getting very close to his visor. They do have a Nano that they could possibly
get the Nash.
Onto Nash, but I think you just want to save it. This is last fight. Typhoon makes it back in time though. Should see the Nano Blade coming through, but Booney boops off Withering. They don't have a Nano that they can use. Blade gets not even popped. Centurion gets another kill. Whalefish pops the Sojourn ult, looking to make a carry play. Finds 2. Rezzed up though. Can't find another. Nash, it's all up to him to clutch this. Needs to find 3 on his own, but he can't do it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunate that Withering got booped off.
Yeah.
I do wonder if they should have invested that Nano on Nash, just to, you know, be able to cap the point.
Yeah.
But
It would.
yeah, good contest and fight from the writers.
Yeah, nanoing Nash there is going to be hard because it might be hard for him to commit to win that fight, but, you know, it's better than nanoing no one. The fact that he got booped off, you know, is kind of just tragic at that point.
Now that you aren't feeding her scraps all the time.
Typhoon off the map troll. Oh no, a little bit of trash talk coming in from Kato crew. The Whalefish probably gonna just TP out of spawn and then swap back to the Sojourn. Typhoon opting for the Hanzo though. A pick that, you know, we've seen him play in the past, but I don't think we've really seen it from him that much this season. I'm looking to just, you know, potentially get some headshots, just a bunch of raw poke coming in.
I've never seen Typhoon play Hanzo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen it once or twice, but it's definitely not one of his main heroes. Vinny flies onto him, can cast him. Falls very low, but Invictus kills Typhoon. Just clicking heads right now.
Invictus getting the better of the Kato DPS 1v1 this tonight.
Yeah. Typhoon's definitely had moments, but Invictus so far this series has been absolutely dominant, landing headshot after headshot on this pocketed Cassidy pick. Great play coming from him. Nash Browns makes a swap over the Zarya. Looking to a little bit pressure the front line a little bit more, but this hero has been nerfed. But as we saw from last season, if you're good enough on the Zarya, you can make it work. Just like Oaks did. Coming in here, they're playing pretty slow, just looking for Typhoon to try to get a pick here, but you know, you need to eventually walk, but which Nash is doing. Gets Booney low, but Booney crucially does escape in time. Typhoon falls pretty low, and Booney gets demacked. Nash has a lot of energy here. He can just walk on the front line, which is what he should be doing. He's playing past, waiting for the bubble cooldown. Dragon comes through from Typhoon, creating a lot of space. Nash falls very low, though. Could get punished. Typhoon gets a headshot onto Booney. Withering kills Invictus. Invictus trades it on to Whalefish, and Typhoon finds another headshot. And it is a fight win from the side of the Monokumas.
Yeah, pretty somewhat even on the ult count. See how it plays out.
Booney swaps over the Ryan, knowing that the Diva is kind of, you know, getting countered. Swaps to the Ryan just to be able to run over Zarya. Definitely a really good swap coming through. I probably would have gone Winston into it, but Ryan's not a back pick at all, especially when it's Booney. A lot of ults coming in from the side of the Riders. They should win this, but you gotta wonder if that was a, you know, over investment. Popping 4 ults to win a fight, and you still have to win, you know, 2 more fights, 1 to 2 more fights. And Monokumas, if they, you know, use their ult economy pretty well here, they could potentially have an advantage with the rest of this map.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. It's an interesting decision. Booney is fairly close to Shatter. Yeah, in that last fight, Nash kind of, I don't know, went the wrong way maybe, so an easy pick. And oh, Typhoon on the far now.
Oh, huge Shatter.
Huge Shatter.
Typhoon is on the point. Oh, grab comes through. Typhoon gets a kill on the slide, but he needs a touch. But he falls. Wither can get this touch in here. He's looking to make a carry play. Solo ults onto point. Rez comes through onto Typhoon. Sly gets a kill onto Typhoon though. Whalefish with the hero overclock, looking to make a play here, find the one. Invictus falls very low. Nash is back on the ball, looking to make a play in here.
Winnable, winnable.
They can make something happen here, but Fierca Rush comes through from Sly, and that should be it. High noon from Invictus secures the point, and that is the series. Broncos Country Riders winning 3-2. You know, absolutely insane series. The Preds did have it going this way, but I don't think many people expected to be this close. Monokumas are really showing, you know, proving themselves as a very dominant team this season. Even if they
and they have multiple good comps that they can run, you know, either with the Nash tank or the Nash, you know, Typhoon on tank. So, good showing from them tonight.
Yeah. I guess we can talk about who we want to nominate as MVP for the match.
It's gotta be Invictus, right?
Invictus just looked way too dominant on the Cassidy. Invictus MVP, landing so many shots there, just shot after shot, headshot. You know, proving that. Although some people are saying, you know, the rank system might be a little inflated. You know, if it's not for him, he deserves to be that rank, and he's showing it right now. Great series.
What's going on?
Hello,
Invictus. How'd you feel the game went?
I feel it went really, really good. I felt like my mechanics were on point.
Oh yeah.
And in the warm-up scrim that we had, definitely they were not. They were like really bad. But I just like woke up from a nap, and then I did the warm-up scrim, and then after that warm-up scrim I was like, man, I need to do a little bit better. So I just did a little bit of warm up in a custom game, and I felt great.
Yeah. From what I got, Booney before the match said, warm up screen did, or wait, someone said it. I forgot who. Warm up screen did not go good. But you know, coming into this, you looked absolutely insane, landing headshot after headshot on the Cassidy. You know, getting that Mercy pocket pretty much the entire match, except when Centurion was getting on the Pharah. And you're just kind of holding W. The only person that could really, like, you know, pose a threat to you is Typhoon on the Genji, which, you know, obviously, you know, he's
Yeah.
insane on it. Runs one shot
Yeah.
combos somehow all the time, but
Yeah, no, he surprisingly, something I've learned is that he doesn't execute it nearly as well on Soldier's, but he did it so well on the cast. So like either I play cast with the pocket or I play Sojourn with the pocket, and he doesn't do it as well as on a Sojourn. But yeah, I just need to be careful. Like they would gang up on me if I tried to go on a flank and stuff. So
yeah.
that happened a few times.
Either way, great series from you guys. I want to sleep because I'm tired, but, well, you know, Russ, so I'll just ask the question. If you were an MVP of the match, who would you give it to on your team?
Ooh, okay.
Booney.
Mr. Flambo Jambo.
Ooh, Flambo.
Oh, yay.
On the Mercy, yeah,
I
Flambo
really
did
loved having his communication, and we started to just get a little bit of synergy going with like the Lucio and the Cass. He would just kind of speed me around on the flank to clear out the Genji and stuff, and I think it worked really well.
Yeah, I like that. I think Flambo did very, very good, you know, switching to this main support role, something that, you know, if he told me that he was going to be playing main support in future seasons, you know, back in season 4 when he got MVP, I would have, you know, told you your line, but he's so far doing really good on this role swap, making a lot of value, so I love it. But,
Yeah, I also want to shout out Booney though. Like he was very communicative too, and we just kind of worked out like what was gonna work as a tank pick to deal with Sin, because a lot of the times we were struggling with like just losing fights when he didn't even have Blade, and then losing every fight he had it. So I think Booney did a good job of listening and just trying to figure out a solution. Just want to shout out him too.
yeah. Well, that should be it for our game. There are a handful of
Wait, before we go, can we get a meow from you?
Yeah, Lucas, can we get a meow?
Meow.
Yay! Okay, that.
Congrats on the win tonight.
Yep. Congrats.
Thank you,
congrats.
thank you.
There are
That was a tense one.
handful of matches tomorrow. I'm not sure if they're being prodded. I have a game, so I can't prod them, but I'm sure someone will. We should get some content, and there will be player streams either way, so look forward to some content tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone.
Great.
Good night. Bye.